on the beat, turn the volume up. Game time, lights on, welcome to the zone. Sports time zone, yeah, they holding the throne. From the court to the field, everybody know. Big plays only. They run the show. Brother Newsy bring the voice and the facts, breaking it down, calling plays back to back. TZD with the spark, keep the heat on high. Hot takes so bold, they electrify. Kelvo got the smooth, steady, keeping it real. Underdog grind, but he's sealing the deal. And Q's on the boards, making beats hit hard. The sound of the zone set to raise the bar. Right. Game time, lights on, welcome to the zone. Sports time zone, yeah, they run the show.
Wagwan, this is the Sports Time Zone. Yours truly, host Brother Noomsi, alongside my dog. What's good?
Hey, what's going on?
Y'all know what it is. Boy, TZ, you sounding clear today. That boy TZ, clear, crisp. Y'all know what it is. Cue the beat. My producer, what's happening?
What's happening?
What's good?
Hey, like y'all say down in Houston, man, hold up. We got too much drink in my cup. Like y'all say up in the D. What up, though? Yeah.
That word. What up, though?
Y'all know what time it is, man. This is the Sports Time Zone. We the only sports podcast bringing you 3 different generations of sports takes. We the only ones doing this. I know it's a lot of y'all out there, but we the originators and we the ones. Salute to everybody that's showing love, that taps in, that get us right. TZ, let them know what's the IG page, just in case they don't know. We still running up numbers.
Yes, sir. Still running up them numbers, man. Follow us at sportstime_zone.
Yeah, Sports Time _zone. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to jump straight into it, man, because got a lot going on in the sports world. So before we even do anything else, though, I do want to send a special rest in peace to a young brother from the Dallas Cowboys who passed away recently due to CTE. His name is failing me right now. Cue the beat. What's the brother's name? I want to do him justice.
Is it some Winfield?
Giving him a moment of silence, y'all. Moment of silence for the fallen athlete, fallen soldier.
Marshawn Peter.
Yeah. CTE is big, man. CTE is real. You know, we want to make sure that everybody is being safe from Little League all the way up to the pros, man. Y'all take y'all health seriously. Make sure y'all watching these head injuries and these head trauma issues. They're saying that because of CTE, this young brother tragically lost his life, took his life, is what they're saying. Regardless of how it went down, we send our condolences from Sports Time Zone to your family, your friends, and all your loved ones. So let's get started, though. This is basketball season and football season all wrapped in one. It's the best time.
We got them at the same time, yeah.
This is the best time of year, TZ. This is the time when we really, really turn up, man. So starting off in the basketball world, your Milwaukee Bucks is looking pretty good right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Your Bucks is looking good. Your Warriors is looking good. Giannis is looking like an MVP candidate just a couple of games ago.
Every year. It never changes. Every year, really.
Just a couple of games ago, he hit a buzzer beater, like a jump shot buzzer beater. Like he got that clutch gene in him. How you feeling about your Bucks right now? What?
Kobe.
I love the way we playing, man. We just playing together, man. We following one another. We let Giannis be Giannis, and then the rest, like I said, we got a deep team, man. We got shooters that's hitting, our spacing right, and shout out to Coach Doc Rivers, man. He been coaching, man. He been, you know what I'm saying, giving us the plan, making sure we in all our games, man. We've been winning a lot of our games. We got a good home record. So, man, I just applaud Doc for that, man. He coaching, and we got to keep it going.
Yo, facts. Shout out to Doc Rivers, because I ain't gonna lie. A while, maybe a year or so ago, I had him on the deuces list. I was like, remember I was talking all that smoke about Doc Rivers. I was like, man, I don't know. He didn't look like he was the guy. I thought Giannis was gonna get him up out of there, but he's still there. Dame ain't there no more, but he is. Jrue Holiday ain't there no more, but he is. Who else? Lopez ain't there no more, but he is. So the Milwaukee Bucks is looking good, man. Shout out to them. Where y'all stand right now? Where they at in the standings, Q? I can't really see that, but
Right now we like fourth in the East.
okay.
It's like, the season just started, so the standings ain't really all the way there yet until the season keep going. Like
Yeah.
about 10 more games, you'll see the standings start to like fall in place.
I like to wait until we at least 20 games in before I start looking at standings, and we're almost there. We like about 10 games away from that. So let's give it like another 10 games and then we can start looking at standings. We can start looking at MVP candidates and all that. There's a lot of people out there putting MVP candidates out there already, and I watch the other podcasts, other sports podcasts, and they prematurely crowning certain people as MVP candidates, and we're not even a whole 20 games in yet. So pump y'all brakes.
The season starts early, and players, the top players in the league, they like to start that, that bid. That's why they averaging 30 and they trying to win and they trying to really be that complete player because that's how you get an MVP. Your team winning and you showing the numbers and stats that match.
Yeah. Case in point, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is like second or third in scoring in the league right now. I don't know that it's going to end up like that, but right now he's doing his thing. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey.
Yes, sir. I like Maxey. Maxey been hooping.
Golden State Warriors.
They're playing right now. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm watching them. I'm watching them over here on the side. Your Warriors too. Your Warriors looking good. They, a lot of people looked at the Warriors season as this year as being that year. If it's almost like now or never for the Warriors, because where Steph is in his career right now, where Jimmy is in his career right now, and then where Draymond is. I think the Warriors are probably like one of the older teams in the league right now. So they got to maximize everything right now. They got to be all in. How do you like your Warriors right now, TZ?
You know what I'm saying? The Warriors, we still find our way. We started off good. You know what I'm saying? We slipped a couple games, lost 2 or 3 games because we didn't have Steph. But we had some tough matchups. We played Denver. We played Sacramento. So
y'all getting smoked right now by OKC. Hold up.
It's early, you know what I'm saying? It's only done with 12, whatever.
Yeah, it's still early.
It's still early. Way, man. We once we keep getting healthy and win some more games, I feel like our record we gonna go up some more. Probably around like 10-5 by the next 3-4 games. I don't think we gonna lose our next couple. If we lose tonight, we for sure winning our next 2. So off the bounce back, man. But we gonna be there right when it matter, and I have no doubt. I always believe in Steph every game, so we still gonna be there when it matter.
I think y'all are too. At the end of the day, I still got the Warriors at least getting to I got the Warriors in the conference finals still. Shout out to Prolific Jade from the Bay Area. She said go Warriors. She's representing the yay area. That's West Coast love. I told you I love when we get West Coast comments or West Coast viewers that come in here. So shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to Cali, all of that out there in the West. Speaking of the West, Q to beat, your Lakers are looking real good. I'm talking about AR, what's his name? Reed, and then you got Luka. Them 2 white boys is balling with each other. I ain't even gonna lie. Like Luka looks like he is enjoying the game again. He done trimmed down. He got his weight down. Austin Reeves has been hooping. The Lakers balling. JJ Redick has been coaching, and all of this is without LeBron James. Without LeBron James, your Lakers look real good. Q to beat. Now I know you wasn't satisfied. You wasn't too happy about the Luka trade. You wasn't too happy with your Lakers, and you still wasn't really a believer. But how do you feel about your Lakers right now, as they are currently constructed in their placement in the West? What are you feeling as a Laker fan right now?
It's still early, and I'm not a believer, bro.
Q ain't gonna never.
They play
come
all
off of that.
Bro. It's a lot of games,
crazy,
bro. And you got to play defense in the end, bro. So
your audio low, Q.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a lot of games. It's a lot of basketball left, man. You got to play defense towards the end. Like, that's when it really matters. Like, in the end, towards the playoffs. I don't know if they got enough just as a whole team. Like I don't know if we got enough players to make it all the way to through the end. I mean, even with LeBron back, I mean, we don't we not really deep like that. Like as far as like the bench, we don't really got a lot of players, bro. That's gonna contribute like that.
So
We
you
rely
really still not a
on,
believer yet.
no, like, we relying on Luca and Reeves to do this every night. Look at the bench, bro. This is every night with the bench. I mean, we're not getting no production. Like we can't go through the whole season like that.
Yeah, that's tough to sustain, man. I know I
We'll
mean
see.
TZ, you as a Warrior fan looking over at the Lakers, you think they can sustain this over the course of a whole season with Luca and Reeves playing at a superhuman level? And then Aiton has been balling too a little bit.
Sometimes
I think eventually they're gonna start missing Braun. You know what I'm saying? I think the load gonna start to get heavier and heavier on Luca and Reeves as the season progresses, and teams gonna start paying more attention to them. So that makes the others might have to step up some more. Like the Raven, who's been coming on, he's been balling lately. He got to be consistent some more. Hachimura got to be more consistent. Especially with DeAndre Ayton in that middle, he got to still find his way to play hard, rebound. You know what I'm saying? Be that anchor defensively, because the Lakers like to play in transition. So once Ayton is down there grabbing rebounds and helping them push the pace, that's where Luca thrives at, and Austin Reeves. So that's the recipe for the Lakers. I think they still gonna need Bron coming back soon, get him right. But as of right now, Lakers, I like where they are right now. They hooping.
Great analysis, TZ. Spot on. Excellent, excellent, excellent analysis. Now yeah, I know and must talk about my boys right now. Yo, my
Right, we
Heat,
talked about everybody team but yours.
except for mine. I was saving it, but yo, my Heat. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We've
you
been
had doubt.
hooping.
You had doubt.
No, yeah, big time. No Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo has been out. Uh, and we didn't really make many moves over the course of the offseason, except for Norman Powell. Norman Powell has been huge for us.
What I
Like, he
tell
has been huge. Andrew Wiggins is unlocked right now. Whatever Andrew Wiggins y'all seen in the last 2 years, y'all forget about that Wiggins. This Wiggins this year, he's been unlocked. And again, I know it's early. But I love what I see from my Heat. Coach Spo is coaching his ass off. He doing what he does. He takes a group of subpar players that would be seen as subpar on other teams, but he's put them together nicely. And I believe he has our Heat. We're like top 3 or 4 in the East right now. Again, it's still early, but what was really promising is what I saw in that game last night, Q to beat. What I saw last night, Q, it really encouraged me. My Heat had a hard-fought game. Now, we were winning the game against Cleveland pretty much the whole game. And as TZ said, we got walked down. Cleveland walked us down. We was up by like 20, and Cleveland walked us down. And when they walked us down, Donovan Mitchell, in overtime, hits a three-pointer to tie it up. I'm thinking we go into double overtime. But no, what happened after that was something special and probably one of the best finishes in all of the season that we're going to see. Let's run the clip, Q to beat. Let's take us back. We got an instant closing moment coming for y'all right now, courtesy of my Miami Heat and yours truly, Q to beat. So Q to beat, let's go ahead and run that clip for those people who might have missed it. Now, Donovan Mitchell, look at the score. Hold on. Before you even run it, look at the score right now. And look at how much time is on the clock. Look who has the ball and look where we are. So go ahead, Q to beat. Let's run the clip and watch what happens after this. Donovan, okay, that's a miss. Donovan Mitchell, freeze it right there. Freeze it. Donovan Mitchell off balance, fading out of bounds on the baseline. Did you see that, TZ? Did you see that shot by Donovan Mitchell? How he was fading into the freaking, I don't know. I think what's the girl name? His girlfriend. She was even at the game. She played Hillary, on that new Bel Air show. Shout out to her. Shout out to you, Hillary. But he hits that shot and the crowd goes nuts. Go ahead and run it, Q. Just silence.
Tenths of a second left to tie the game at more miracle.
Now, freeze it here. Now, after Donovan Mitchell hit that shot to tie the game, we got point. How much time is on that clock, Q? Please fill the people in. 0.4 seconds, TZ. Not even a whole second. 0.4 seconds is left on the clock for this game. What did I text you when it was at this point, TZ? I text you what? Double overtime. And this is what happened.
It was over.
I thought it was a wrap, but let's see what happens next.
The lob for Wiggins. He did it. The Heat win it. A spectacular finish for Miami.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man.
Hey, first of all, has any of y'all ever seen a buzzer-beating alley?
The three for the tie.
So let's take it back again. Donovan Mitchell.
By Mitchell, the three for the tie. Oh, no! He made it with 0.4 of a second left to tie the game at
Donovan was feeling himself, and then here we go.
the lob for Wiggins. He did it. The Heat win it. A spectacular finish for Miami.
These are the type of victories.
He got all the way behind the defense. Did you see that was a nice back screen? Like he got all the way behind him. Like he was wide open. He just had to catch it and dunk it. If he ain't catching the dunk, it would have been on him.
No resistance by the Cavs, yo. I don't know who dropped the ball on the Cavs and why they had nobody in the paint. With 0.4 seconds, what were they expecting us to shoot? They expected us to shoot a logo three with 0.4 left on the clock. Why was none of their defenders in the paint? Wiggins had a clear pass and just yammed it. But wins like that early in the season, it builds character. That's going to set Wiggins up for the rest of the season now. I think now we're going to see a different Andrew Wiggins just based on that. The first person that came over to him and congratulated him and hugged him was Norman Powell. That's what I love to see from my Heat. My only concern with my Heat right now, y'all, hear me out. Tyler Hero is about to come back in the next couple of games. Please, Tyler, don't fuck this up, yo. Please. We're doing good right now. We doing real good. Tyler, please do not come back and mess up this chemistry. I love you, bro, but please don't do it. Coach Spo, let's ease Tyler into the lineup. Let's not just throw him in there. Let's ease him in, and let's see how things go. But I love to see that from my Heat. It's still early in the season, and I want to just continue to build on that. Now, in addition to a lot of basketball action that's been going on, there's been a lot of firings going on in the sports world. We haven't done a Deuces coach segment in quite some time. And I you know what, Q? I think you should put together a little caption at the bottom for TZ on this Deuces coach, because my man TZ Dave is about to come to us and break down the coaches who have been fired, owners who've been fired, anyone who needs to be fired. You heard it here first. TZ Dave with his Deuces coach segment is coming at you right now. I've been waiting all week for this. So without further ado, man, we got a lot to talk about on this Deuces coach, the Dallas Mavericks.
Man, I don't even know where to begin, man. Like, really? Nico Harrison. Everybody put up the L's in the chat for Nico Harrison because this has been a disaster. You start off, right, trading Luka in the middle of last year. Like, season's still kind of early. You trade Luka, your franchise player, because he out of shape. Well, he hurt. So what you think he do when players hurt? They got to rehab. They got to practice. They got to get their body right. You even give your superstar 3 to 4 weeks to get right. He got hurt, and then you basically just traded him right after. You ain't have a conversation with him. Well, it ain't come out. I don't think you talked to him. You ain't have a conversation with him. You ain't talk to the Mark Cuban. You ain't just come out with an announcement saying how you feel about this. You really traded your superstar player, one of the best players in the world. You really traded Luka Doncic, right? For Anthony Davis, for a player who can never stay healthy. And where he at right now? All right, wait. He on the bench. He hurt. He ain't played in 2 weeks. Then when you traded him at the beginning of last year, when you traded Luka for him, he got hurt first game. First game of the season, he got hurt on a new team with Dallas. And this who you trade for Luka? Now look at Luka now in LA. Fire weather, palm trees, beautiful girls, playing with LeBron. LA, Staples Center, Crypto Arena. He balling. He tripping. He ain't thinking about no Dallas right now. And you got the nerve to trade him for AD. Then, okay, boom. That's all over, right? It's all over. It's a rebuild, right, Nico? It's a rebuild, right? After you trade Luka, bring in a whole new team, bring in some other pieces, right? So everybody thought you was stupid for trading Luka, right? So they like, oh, who about to save us now? Who about to come to Dallas and be that new player for us? Right? Well, we don't know. But luckily, guess what's coming up? The draft, right? So is y'all gonna get a good player or what? We don't know. They don't know. Somehow y'all trade for Luka and then y'all get a first pick. Y'all get the first pick in the draft.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, that doesn't make that's crazy for sure. And I think it was rigged because anyway you trade Luka, you get the number 1 pick. Boom. Get the number 1 pick. You got a stud coming in. You getting a baller. You getting a superstar already. You getting Cooper Flag, the number 1 pick in the 2025 NBA draft. Right? So now you got Cooper, AD, Lively, Gafford, Christie, whoever else you want to put in there, right? That's your team. Going back to my point, where is AD now? Not in the lineup, not healthy. You got Cooper Flag out there by himself.
He looked kind of fat last time I seen AD. He was looking like he put on some pounds.
And AD looking like he been eating White Castle sliders the last 2 weeks because his body is, you know what I'm saying? He got all that body fat now. So now you got players out of shape. You traded Luka. You got out of shape players. Dallas is losing. Y'all got a losing record. Y'all haven't made any noise yet. And people had y'all in the Western Conference as a top contender. And it ain't came together yet. So now I feel like you gotta hope that L, Nico, because that is bad management. Bad team management. And you couldn't put Dallas in the 8 ball. Now who knows? I don't even know what's gonna happen to Jason Kidd. Is he gonna get a coach next year? Like, cause he's the only one that showed some real loyalty to Dallas since before Luka got there and after Luka. So you got Kyrie. You got to get Kyrie available now, cause without Kyrie, the franchise might go down, man. And you got Cooper Flag out here carrying y'all boys. He just had a career high last night, 25 points, playing against Giannis, the best player in the world. Where's the rest of your team at? Ain't no help. Ain't no structure. Blew out records. So y'all, Nico, hold that L, man. I'm sorry, but they had to get you up out of there, and I don't blame them because that is terrible GM management.
Deuces, GM. Deuces to Nico Harris. Oh, Lord.
Nico, man, blew out.
He ain't the only person who got fired in the sports world, though. The New York Giants, they got a whole one, too. TZ, what you got for the New York Giants, coach?
Man, whatever his name is, some vague.
Dabo.
I mean, I've been hip to him a couple years, man. He was showing some life, showing some good signs. They was winning back and forth. Then you got Russell Wilson, and it fell apart. Then y'all gained some life with Jackson Dart, Scatterboo. But since then, y'all lost your last 3, your last 4. No weapons, no receivers, no running back. Y'all didn't fail all the way in y'all conference. Bad losses. Like, yeah, it's time for him to go too, man. And I know the Giants is a franchise that ain't gonna make the playoffs, so he really don't need a coach yet. but it's time for a new start. And Variable, he gone. So put a deuce for Variable. So
Dabo, Deuces. Hey man, look, Kev, LP, all of you New York fans, Selassie, all y'all New York Giants fans, y'all been asking for this though. They've been asking for this coach to be fired for a long time. So now he's finally gone. But yeah, to your point, TZ, without Dart, without Scatterbull, and without Malik Neighbors, now at this point, it's on coaching. Like you ain't got the star power, but you would think that good coaching would at least be able to manufacture a couple of wins. They had a couple of games that they could have easily won, but they mismanaged the game down the stretch, and then they had to end up holding L's because of it. So also shout out to cousin Noopsy in the chat. She say epic fails, yo. Real talk. That's epic fail. But you know, cousin, I ain't gonna talk about your Jets right now. We talking about the other New York team, but I'm gonna let you make it. I love you, cuz. Yo, I love you. Much love. But yeah, the New York Giants, y'all got to hold that L, and we all got to put up the deuces, coach, to Coach Dabo. I don't know if he's going to get another opportunity anywhere. He did so bad in New York. I don't know who's going to take a chance on this brother. You know, so I hate to see it. Nobody don't want to see nobody get fired, but in this case, I'm still bugged out on how he got fired before Coach McDaniels or Tua, but that's for another topic. We're going to talk about that a little more. Now, let's transition out of basketball and out of the firing over to football. There was a lot of really good football games that happened last weekend, and then some really big surprises. One of the biggest surprises that I saw was that my Miami Dolphins ended up upsetting the Buffalo Bills. Now, I know what y'all saying before y'all even get started, but Noopsy, you picked against the Dolphins. You picked Buffalo. Now they win. Yeah, that's right. And for those of y'all out there who's saying that Noopsy was jinxing the Dolphins, y'all dead ass wrong. Because when I pick against the Dolphins this season, if y'all been paying attention, I am now 2-2. For those of y'all that don't understand math, that means I picked them to win twice. I picked them to lose twice. So that also means that I've only been wrong about them 2 times. Now, going back to last year, if you really want to be funky with it, I'm 6-2 when picking against the Dolphins. That means I've been right 6 times and I've been wrong 2 times. So y'all all hold that L. And if it's true that Noopsy has been jinxing the Dolphins, then that means I'm going to pick against them for the rest of the season. So maybe, just maybe, they will continue to win games and squeak into the playoffs. So, Q to B, I think you were the Lone Ranger. Shout out to Elena Parker also in there. Yes. Shout out to you, Elena. I see you. Q to B, you was the Lone Ranger picking the Miami Dolphins. So you took my Dolphins even when I didn't. And I'm still going to not take them next week, so y'all can already fulfill that in. But what did you see?
I'm taking the Dolphins versus the Commanders next week. Sure.
You taking the Dolphins versus? You know what? I might have to take my Dolphins in that one. I just might. But for the sake of what everybody else is saying, I should pick against them so that they can win.
Let's try it out.
I like what I see from our defense. Our defense played really well. We held Buffalo to 13 points. I would like to say that that's more of our defense than bad play by Josh Allen. Because I know you don't like Josh Allen. I don't like Josh Allen. I can't stand Buffalo, but he is the reigning MVP. Now, they laid an egg against the Dolphins. We came out there and did our thing. I don't know if we can sustain this, but Q to beat, I got to give you props, and you owe yourself a round of applause because you were the Lone Ranger in picking the Miami Dolphins. So shout out to Q to beat. We all got to give Q props for that. I would gladly hold an L in me picking against my team, but my team is my team because I'm from Miami. That's just by default that I have to be a Dolphin fan. So much love, though, to my Dolphins and picking up that W. I still would like to see Tua get traded. I still would like to see McDaniels get fired at the end of this season, but we'll see what happens with all of that. What's going on with Jordan Love, Q and TZ? TZ, talk to me, because you had a lot to say about Jordan Love before the show started about how trash he was. So I'm not going to say he's trash, but I'm going to let you start off and talk to me. What's going on with Jordan Love? Why does it seem like, his team is not getting the job done right now? He just had a game against Philly where all he put up was one touchdown, and Philly beat us by a field goal, or Philly beat Green Bay by a field goal. So what happened? What happened there, TZ, from what you saw when you watched that Waste Management game?
That's exactly what it was.
I ain't got no comment. That game was terrible, bro. That's not even funny. Like,
I was watching my Heat. I ain't even watch that.
how as a quarterback you can't get down the field for 3 quarters? It's 0-0 for so long. Like, the Eagles ain't scored till the second half. And Green Bay ain't scored to the second half.
And that's crazy. And it's not Green Bay's defense, because Green Bay's defense held the defending champs to 10 points.
It's terrible. Like, all you gotta do is throw the ball, man. Call some screens. You just trying to throw it downfield. Get the momentum, get the offense flowing first. And then for the coach is terrible too, because it was so many times it's 0-0 and you were scared to go for it on 4th and 2 to get down the field. It's 0-0.
Yeah.
You big
What are
dummy.
you scared of? You act like it's 20-0 when you have to go for it. At that point, you have to go for it. It's 20-0, so to speak. But it's 0-0. You trying to strike first, and you scared to go for it on 4th and 2 against a terrible defense?
Yeah. Ain't no excuse for that.
And then you run the ball right up the middle where defenses can read that. Like, you got to run outside or do, like, you know what I'm saying? Create some space. But play calling was terrible too, and I'm starting to put him on that deuces. He might be on that deuces next.
LaFleur starts with the letter L, and that means LaFleur got to hold that L. He got to hold it with pride.
This year. He might be done. That's terrible coaching.
But I don't want to. And again, everybody knows I'm a big time Jordan Love fan, but I got to keep it a buck. This is now a couple of weeks in a row now that I've seen him underperform in games that I felt like he could have excelled in. He could have played much better. He wasn't trying to run the ball. He wasn't trying to scramble. A couple of those passes he made were errant passes where he just missed completely on the passes. Now, I will say this also. He doesn't have the greatest receiver core in the world. But if you want to be mentioned as one of the elite quarterbacks in this league, regardless of who your receivers are, you got to find a way to get it done. That game last night was essentially a playoff game. That was a playoff game against a potential playoff team. And that's the same team that put y'all out the playoffs last year, if I'm not mistaken. That same Philly team got you up out of it. So I would have thought that Jordan Love would have wanted to come back in there and show out. But to put up one touchdown in the whole blood clot game, go on, make it, Jordan Love.
And then to piggyback off you, how y'all lose to the Panthers and then y'all come back at home with no urgency?
Good point.
No urgency at all. I'll be mad in the locker room when we lost to the Panthers. At home, right? Coming back to the next game, you expect us to be playing hard, play with energy. Here, let's go out here and score first. Let's put up 14 first quarter. Let's make them play from behind first, because we just lost to the Panthers, so we got to show them what we're capable of. Where is that mentality at? I bet the coach not saying that. Jordan Love not saying that. Like, that's terrible. That is so terrible. Y'all started off the season so strong, and then y'all fell off. Y'all fell off so completely. And now, y'all playoff chances are in the thick, thin, in the air.
It is.
First round exit, if y'all make it, y'all going home first round.
And I hate to say it, it's a combination of the coach and the quarterback. Like Jordan Love.
I'm sorry, Nusi.
No, go ahead. No, cook. You cooking. Go ahead, cook, TZ.
You got me on here tripping, and it's not even my team. But just the fact that I love football and I watch and I see this stuff, this is terrible. And then, what I'm about to say, you want to do all this against Aaron Rodgers? Oh, I'm playing my boy Aaron Rodgers. I'm throwing 3 touchdowns. I'm throwing 300. Next week, you throw 120 against the Panthers. Like, what? This don't make no sense. Yeah, y'all are terrible. I'm done.
Hey, no, TZ, you absolutely right, and you cooking, man. I gotta keep it real. When my guys do good, I keep it a buck. But when they don't, they don't. And right now, Jordan Love, you looking like hot garbage out there. People are starting to question whether or not you are even capable of the job anymore. People are starting to question if you're the reason why they losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You don't have the greatest receiving core, but what you do have is you got a top-notch running back that's behind you that you can, lean on as your safety valve. You got one of the best defenses in the entire NFL. You holding teams to, their defense is holding teams to 10 points, 13 points, 7 points. These low numbers, but then you can't produce enough points to win the game? And you supposed to be the second coming of Aaron Rodgers? You show your ass against Aaron Rodgers, to TZ's point. You come out there and you light them boys up because you throwing some of the best passes. I'm seeing you throwing sidearms. You going against your body, leaning away, throwing all kind of crazy passes against Pittsburgh, against Aaron Rodgers. But then you come into the Panthers and you lay an egg like that. And then you come on Monday Night Football against the champions, the team that dethroned, that put you out of the playoffs last year, and you come up with a lackluster performance like that. One blood clot touchdown upon the whole bomber clot game. You can't do
it. Wasn't even a passing touchdown.
It wasn't.
It was John Jacobs.
Jordan Love, you got to get it together, brother, because I talked you up this season. I said this was your year. Y'all got Micah Parsons, and I was like, yo, this is it for the Green Bay Packers. I even was considering making y'all my second team. But nah, man, I want to do that. Go Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, let's move along. We done beat up Jordan Love enough. But yeah, Jordan Love, yo, Green Bay Packer fans out there, y'all got it. Man, Jordan Love gonna have to get it together, or else I don't know what's gonna happen. Hey, Q, you was talking about Philly with some frauds earlier this season. But I think the real frauds are starting to look like the Green Bay Packers. I'm starting to think they're the real frauds of the NFC.
They both frauds. You see what the score was last night?
Yeah,
10-7.
Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad.
Both like hot garbage, man.
Hot trash. Looking around the league, what are some of the other games that raised y'all eyes, Q? And what other games out there that happened over the weekend that you wanted to touch on?
Let's take a look. The Ravens back on they doing their thing. They back rolling. Drake May, man, he balling his ass off.
Oh, I see something today too. They saying Drake May top of the list for MVP. He got the highest odds right now.
He deserves that. He deserves it. The AFC.
And I picked Tampa Bay, and
I did too.
Drake May, he bought.
I did not think Baker Mayfield was going to lose to a rookie. Diesel, you got to hold that.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, they starting to be a little inconsistent too at the moment.
They let Tavon Henderson
I know they still got some injuries, trying to prevent all them injuries, but you got to
Tavon went off on their ass. Yo, that's
man, and he like the third string running back.
Yeah, that's crazy. The New York Giants and the Bears. That's Precious team right there. That's Precious second team, the Chicago Bears. We better not say nothing about Caleb Martin, boy. I'm gonna get a bunch of angry text messages from Pressure if we say anything about Caleb Martin and his fingernails. But shout out to him and his esthetician, whoever does his nails. They got him right for this game because my man was out there. He came up clutch in the fourth quarter. He had some clutch gene and some of that acrylic. He got that acrylic in his nails or whatever it is. It had him go down the field on that last drive and punch the ball into the end zone to cap off a win for the Chicago Bears. Now, does this say more about how good the Bears are, TZ, or just how trash the Giants are?
How trash the Giants is.
They was winning that game.
I would never say the Bears are that good to where they could just beat anybody. No, the Giants was just trash and blew out. This was an easy win. Y'all had to beat them because if y'all did beat them, everybody gonna say how y'all couldn't beat the Giants. at home. So,
Facts.
so to
Facts.
speak, Bears should win this game.
Facts. And to even further your point, TZ, they are so trash in this game that Dabo, their coach, got fired immediately after that L. So that should tell you that this was more about how garbage the Giants were versus the Bears. Q to beat, are you a believer in Caleb Williams yet? Do you see him as a top 10 quarterback in this league based on what you saw him put together and what you've seen of him this season?
He's not ready. He's not ready yet.
I don't see it either. TZ,
It's
do
too many
you see
wide open players, man. I mean, he got it's some plays like it's an easy pass. It's like, and he missing them. Like he throwing over their head too high, throwing too late. First decision is like to run almost. I mean, they dinking and dunking with this boy. His numbers look okay, but it's all dinks and dunks. And his team, I mean, he got a pretty decent team. So I just suspected more because they said he was the second coming of Mahomes, and then we got Drake May and all these other players falling out of their minds. You know what I'm saying? They came in with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he a little bit overrated, and maybe them nails is making them overthrow or miss the throws, man. I don't know, bro. If you got, just think about it, if you got acrylic on your nails and you flicking the football, you know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Like, it might tamper with the accuracy of the ball if you ever play football, because you throw with your fingertips. Like you throw the ball as a quarterback, you throw with your fingertips. You flick it off your fingers, bro. So I don't know. It might have something to do with it. If he got real acrylic, like sticking out like an extra 2 or 3, 4 inches, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it is because he probably got shellac and all that. Go ahead, TZ.
Man, like when I peeped him, he had blue and purple, red. I'm like, bro, what?
And it looked like he's
on his hands, on his nails, bro. Like,
like he got real fingernails on, like.
Nah, he does. And again, he's not doing these himself. I don't think it's not like he's at home paying. Like, I think my man is going into the shop and they hitting him with the whole shellac, the buff. Like back in the day when I used to go to the nail shop with my girl, my ex, and she used to go in there and I used to sit there and watch them do the whole thing. Like they put the little things in between your nails and then they buff it and all. But my ex was not a quarterback. She didn't throw the ball for a living. You out there throwing the ball, and I like to Q's point, that might be affecting it. But TZ, do you see Caleb as a top 10 quarterback in the league at this point now?
No, I didn't have him on my list as top 10, and I don't think he will be there this year, next year. There's too much talent in the league. Quarterbacks now are passing him anyway. I feel like that's better than him. So no.
All right, enough said. No more energy needs to be wasted on that topic. But shout out to the Chicago Bears and picking up that W over the New York Giants, who we all picked the Bears. I think we clean sweep the Bears to win that game, so it was no big surprise at that. But that's what we got now. We got a whole slate of games coming up this week in the NFL that we really need to pay attention to, because this is the time of the season where teams are starting to make that initial push. They're trying to make that initial positioning for the playoffs and their seeding and things like that. The AFC West is heating up. I like what I see out there from Denver Broncos. I'm loving the Broncos right now, by the way. Bo Nix. So many good quarterbacks that came out of that same draft class with Caleb Williams. We got Bo Nix. We got my man Jaden Daniels, who's injured right now. We've got Drake May. We've got who's the quarterback for Minnesota?
JJ McCarthy.
All of these guys are really they're showing a lot of promise, and I can see any of these guys cracking the top 10 in quarterbacks within the next season or two, or less than the season, probably by the end of this season. Right now, Bo Nix is definitely a top 10 quarterback. If we're just talking about right now, I would put Bo Nix in my top 10. If we were redoing our list right now, he got to be there. But
I didn't like that offense or how they looked last Thursday though. That game was sloppy too.
very sloppy game. Very. I'm looking at the whole season in totality, but yeah, that game was really sloppy. I didn't like what I saw. But Drake May, I love it. All right, so now, without further ado, for those of y'all who have no idea who y'all should pick for these next coming games this week, we got you covered right here. We got a whole slate, cue the beat. Without further ado, run the blood clot list. Let's go.
Y'all know what it is. On y'all coming through y'all Sunday. Who y'all got? Well, actually Thursday, November 13th. Let's get it. It's Patriots. Who y'all got?
Patriots, easy money.
Hey, cousin Noomsy, I'm sorry. I gotta go with the Patriots on this one too. The Jets right now looking like hot garbage. Y'all just traded away Sauce Gardner, probably the best player on your defensive backfield. Now he's gone. I think y'all in extra rebuild mode right now. I got the Patriots.
Yeah, they got rid of like Quentin Williams. They got rid of a couple people.
Yeah, he went to the Cowboys.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Patriots, man. That's for sure.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep on the Patriots. All right, we're going to go over to the Commanders and the Dolphins. I already said it before. I'm going with the Dolphins.
You did say it. You said you're going with the Dolphins. Oh, man. TZ, go ahead. I'm going to go last on this one.
Well, this game is an overseas game.
But yeah,
I'm gonna go with it.
You going with the Dolphins?
J.J. Davis out again.
Of course. I think he's done for the season.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
They was saying that it's not he don't require surgery, so he could be back soon.
Yeah, he'll be back, but
but not this weekend soon.
Oh, not this week.
Yeah.
Mariota. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Oh man, so y'all gonna really make me be the Lone Ranger against I can't do that. I can't do that. Look, hey,
that's terrible attitude.
I can't go that far. Like, look, now it's one thing to pick against the Dolphins, but I have never been the Lone Ranger picking against the Dolphins. So I can't do that. I'm going with the Dolphins. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep on the Dolphins, man. Let's get it. All right, we got the Packers and the Giants, and this might be a waste management mini.
Don't do that, Q. Don't do that.
We ain't gonna do it yet. But if y'all let Jackson Dart, man, well, I don't know if he gonna play. He got a concussion, so if he playing, I'm going with the Packers for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay. Look, Green Bay got their problems and their struggles, but you lose to a team that's as bad as the Giants, and they just fired their coach, and they ain't got their quarterback, they running back, or their receiver. Yeah, at that point, Jordan Love, you might want to consider other things. So I got the Green Bay Packers, and I'm sure TZ gonna make this a clean sweep.
I got the bum cheesy Packers. I don't want to pick them, man. I don't want to pick them. Like, it's crazy. But I need to bounce back this week and get back on the, you know what I'm saying, get a good winning record this week. So I'm gonna go to Packers still.
Okay.
All right, play sweep on the Packers. All right, we got the Texans and the Titans, man. Texas with that upset victory over the Jazz, man. I didn't expect Davis Mills balled out, man.
You don't think that's waste management right there, Q?
It's not, because the Texans got the number one defense in the league.
Okay. So you taking Houston?
I'm taking Houston for sure.
Where is CJ? Is CJ coming back?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Tennessee is at home.
I'm going.
Cam Ward been balling lately. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm going Titans.
I'm going Titans with you too, TZ. I'm
Lone
going Titans.
Ranger,
You
man.
beat me the Lone Ranger.
Let's go, Titans.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tennessee.
I take that. Hey, that Texas defense tough.
Well, you home team. You got a Lone Ranger for your home team.
I be picking against them sometimes. But let's go with the next game right here: Panthers and the Falcons. Just like a little mini rival.
Mm-hmm. This is tougher than it looked. This one is tougher than it looked to pick.
I don't think so. I'm going Falcons.
You going Falcons? That
Ooh.
easy?
Easy
Man.
Falcons.
And they at home. Yeah, I'm going Falcons too.
Please sweep on the Falcons. I'm gonna go Falcons. Man, that Panthers
Panthers,
defense.
I don't get the
cold.
Panthers either. Y'all beat the Packers and lose to the Saints at home with Bryce Young back and everything. Like how? No, I don't care.
They
The
hard to
Falcons
figure
like
out.
that too. They beat the damn Bills. Beat the brakes off the Bills, man.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know what's wrong with these teams. Like everybody tripping.
They just
bro.
played the Colts, so that's a reasonable game.
Yeah, then they had a reasonable game with them. That's crazy. All right, Bears and the Vikings. Classic rival game right here. Old school rival. Who y'all got?
Yeah. I'm going with the Vikings, man.
I'm going with the Vikings, man.
I got Vikings too, man.
They got something, man.
Bears not going to be.
Nah, we already know who Pressure's gonna pick though. We not
No, I can't do it.
Oh, the Vikings.
the acrylic king.
Man, that's crazy, man. Chargers and the Jags. Both the teams sucked last week, even though the Chargers won. But they sucked. That game was trash, bro.
So
And Jacksonville took the L. Who y'all
Man,
got?
look, Jacksonville, they pissed me off so bad at the end of that game. The Jacksonville Jags had that game won, and they pissed
did.
it away in like the last 2 minutes. That right there upset me a little bit.
That's so terrible. Like,
Davis
how is
Mills,
coaches really, like, as a coach, you really sitting on the sideline, y'all up 28-6. Like, how?
Man.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't
Jacksonville is at home. Who you got, TZ? You taking the Chargers?
get it. I got Herbert. Give me the Chargers.
I got the Chargers too.
Clean sweep.
What?
All the Chargers, man.
You
Chargers.
picking against your team already.
Yeah, like the Chargers are just a better team. And after what I seen from Jacksonville last week, like y'all boys, they pissed that game away against the freaking Falcons at that. God,
that, man.
nah, I can't
Oh,
pick
that
y'all
was-
this week.
That was the
The Texans.
who?
Against
Oh, that was the Texans. My bad, Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made it even worse because that's without CJ Stroud. So
Without Stroud. Yeah.
yeah, I got San Diego, but I still like Jacksonville later in this season. Jacksonville's gonna make the playoffs, but they're gonna lose this game.
All right. We got the Buccaneers and the Bills. Both teams need a bounce back.
They both lost last week. This is a tough one.
6-3. Somebody go be 7-4.
Mm.
Dang, it's Sunday.
7-3.
It's gonna be cold. That game gonna be real cold.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be-
that's a good point too. And
It's gonna be
Buccaneers,
real
they don't
cold.
play that cold.
They don't. I got Buffalo.
I got the Bills.
Crazy.
Man. I got Buffalo. That hoe.
Yeah, I got the Bills too, man. Bucks, they
Next week,
disappointed
bro.
last week, man. And I know the Bills coming off an upset too, but yeah, I got the
It's gonna
Bills.
be that snow though, man. It's gonna
So
be
we
that-
all going with the Bills, ladies and gentlemen. That means a clean sweep. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Also, make sure y'all share the video. Go ahead, Q.
All that.
Bengals, Steelers. Who y'all got?
Bengals versus the Steelers. Ugh.
I'm gonna
I'm
let y'all
going
say
with-
this first.
Yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh. Like, for the sake of Mike Tomlin's job, Pittsburgh, y'all better win. I do not want to see another brother get fired. We already lost Nico. This is the second brother. They already calling for his job. They're saying if Pittsburgh misses the playoffs, which they ain't missed the playoffs since Have they ever missed the playoffs under Tomlin?
And they always got a winning record too.
No, they
Man.
They
So they saying if this man missed the playoffs for the first time ever, they're gonna fire him. Like see how crazy that sounds? Versus, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, I got Pittsburgh.
It be the season too though. Like all his records be tight, like 88,
All of them.
78, 9 and
That's
8.
true.
Like it's
That's
never
true.
like 10 and 6 or 12 and 4 or like
Yeah.
something like that. It's
Yeah,
always
you're
tight.
right. He's just like barely above average. Barely above average. So
He basically 500 every season. But I mean, it's winning, but
above, yeah.
you're not up on the record enough, I feel like,
Yeah.
as a coach. I'm going Bengals, baby. Let's do it, Bengals.
what?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay, TZ. Lone Ranger.
I think Jamar Chase gonna be a problem for them boys. They mad, Bengals mad, and they feel like they can get Burrow back, so they need to try to win as much games as possible. So yeah, I'm going Bengals. As long as the defense show up, they can win.
So Q, who did you pick?
Ugh. Man. I'll go with the Steelers at home, man. I'm going with the
Okay.
Steelers at home.
TZ, Lone Ranger, sir.
Right there.
Let's do it, Bengals.
All right, we got the 49ers and the Cardinals, who look like hot garbage on the Sunday night. Because that's what that
They
was,
got
man.
belted. Oh my god.
In the
Waste
first
management
quarter,
part
they got
2.
belted.
It was 28-0 first quarter. That's
Hey,
crazy.
man, the first time in history a guy make a dude fumble, and then the dude pick it up, score a touchdown, and then the same dude make the dude fumble, and then the same guy pick it up and score a touchdown. That has never happened, bro. That's how trash that game was.
Sam Darnold couldn't even get my passing yards because they was blowing these boys out so crazy.
On the defense.
I got the 49ers.
I got Niners too, baby. You know I ain't picking the Cardinals over y'all. Let's go Niners.
49ers, clean.
Bring back Purdy, please. Oh my God, please bring back Purdy.
All right, we got the Seahawks and the Rams. It's gonna be a doozy. This is the game of the week.
That's gonna be a game.
This should be a Sunday night game, but my Lions playing, so it's cool.
I got the Seahawks, but that's gonna be a real good game. I got Seattle.
I got Seattle
the Rams
too.
I got the Rams at home.
Lone Ranger, Q.
Hey, that boy Matthew Stafford's been on fire, bro.
He on that though. He on that. Can't even lie.
On fire. And with Adams is coming back to life.
And with Puka back,
And man, that shit crazy. I'm going with the Rams.
I just don't think they're gonna be able to check. And it's crazy because Seattle really a one-man receiver. You got Shaheed now, but Enigma, they can't check him. I'm riding with Enigma still. My Ohio State boy. Yes, sir.
That nigga got some gold, man. All right, Chiefs and the Broncos. You already know I ain't gotta say nothing else.
You already know. Hey, you look at I got my belt. We giving them boys that belt too.
Man,
go ahead and put that Lone Ranger. Put that Lone Ranger up for me, Q.
Oh, for who?
Nah, I'm gonna let you rethink, bro. You gotta rethink this, man.
You better rethink that, Newsy. You better rethink that.
Look, hey, Denver is one of
the Broncos over how they've been looking lately, over a fresh Chiefs team coming off a bye week, and we mad, and we got the best quarterback in the world. Yeah, okay.
And we got our players, we got our line back, we got our old line back.
Man, look, Denver's defense is good, man. I think y'all be sleeping on Denver's defense, dog. Like they defense.
We not worried about that defense.
Good.
We about to shred them boys apart.
Yeah.
So you saying they gonna come back and shred them up? All right, well.
I'm gonna go back to the game. I want you to remember before CJ Stroud got hurt, man, they was dogging the defense, bro. The Texans was pushing that ball down the field, bro. They found something. It was gonna be over with until he got hurt, and then that was the wrap. I'm going with the Chiefs. You already know.
Of course, y'all. Oh man! So you want me to rethink it? I'm looking at the numbers right now on my little laptop. I don't know, man. I really believe that Denver can do this. I think they can come and pull this off. So I'm sticking with my convictions, and I got the Denver Broncos. Lone Ranger. Brother Noomsi.
Ranger Noomsi.
Yeah.
All right. Ravens and the Browns.
Ravens. This should be
Ravens.
clean, easy
Clean
money.
sweep.
Browns
We ain't
are
gonna waste no
awful.
time.
Clean
Solid
sweep. I got the Ravens. The Browns are so sorry right now. They are just the trash of all trash.
Shador. Gabriel is not doing nothing. Like
No.
Shador is really getting blackballed. This is crazy. Like
It is. And we're witnessing it right before our eyes.
Play Shador. Like how is he not playing, bro? Justin Gabriel ain't getting nothing. He can't even get the boys down the field. They have to run the ball to get down the field, bro. No, sir.
For some reason, they don't want to play Shador. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're blackballing him like this, but they just don't want to play Shador. And that's crazy. So, yeah, hold that L, Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
All right. Lions. This is gonna be a good one right here. Lions and the Eagles. Who y'all got?
Ooh.
Detroit, baby. We not playing no games, man. What up, dog? Let's do it.
Yeah,
Hey, I'll start off
Eagles.
first.
The Eagles ain't been doing
No brainer.
that. I got the Lions.
We about to
I
get
got
them
the
boys on
Lions.
the field.
Clean sweep on the Lions.
Yes,
Clean
sir.
sweep on the
Detroit.
Lions.
Okay, y'all boys can't even all senses.
All right. I'm telling you, the Eagles is flake, man. They fluke. Cowboys and the Raiders. Who
Man,
No.
look,
got?
if the
The
Cowboys,
after disappointing off that Cardinals game, that was disappointing, man.
There.
after we just watched Jacoby Brissett like dissect the hell out, and y'all lucky, y'all Cowboy fans lucky that we didn't do a show last week because I had a whole bunch of Jacoby Brissett highlights on y'all ass. He lit y'all ass up, a new one. The Cowboys defense is so bad. Like I said, the Cowboys is historically bad. Their defense is horrible. It's the worst defense across the board in the league. Last in points given up. Last in damn near yards given up. Last in everything. Last in cheerleaders even this year. The Cowboys defense is so bad that I don't remember when they've been this bad. But even with that being said, y'all should be able to beat the Raiders. I got the Cowboys.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. They should be able to beat the Raiders, man. I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of hard because sometimes I don't know. The Raiders got their players back though. They got Browse back, but Gino, man, he just be on some other shit. He be on some other shit, man. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys though for sure, even though they hot garbage on defense. With Dak, I'm gonna give it to Dak. He been playing all right, but he been starting to turn back into a pumpkin a little bit.
Yeah, the clock done struck midnight in Dallas.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
he's starting to turn back a little bit.
He done turned back into who we know him to be. TZ, who you got?
I got Cowboys though still.
Right, got the clean
Clean
sweep,
sweep.
and that's it for who you.
And that's it. So who we got? Ladies and gentlemen, that's who we got. Y'all lock it in, load it, take who y'all want to take. We had a couple of clean sweeps in there, a couple of long ranges in there. Y'all let us know what y'all think and who y'all picking. Y'all drop that in the comments too. Now, we've come to the segment of the show that we like to educate y'all about some of the greatest players that we have had an opportunity to see in the NBA history, NFL history, just in all of sports, period. And this week's edition of the History Player of the Week is brought to you by yours truly, Brother Noomsi, co-host TZ Dave, and producer Q the Beat. This is a wide receiver who played 6 seasons with the Miami Dolphins. And he had a lot of success during that time frame. But without further ado, Q the Beat, run the blood clot thing right now. See what we got. Former wide receiver. Not only did he play for the Miami Dolphins, he's the father of the current Los Angeles Chargers tight end, Oronde Gaston Jr. This is Oronde Gaston Sr.
Oh, what a catch by Oronde Gadsden
That catch was nasty.
It was. Good Jay Fiedler.
Oh,
I couldn't stand Jay Fiedler, but he would get the ball there when he needed to.
That's an Odell before the Odell. See?
You seen that, TZ? You seen it? They just see it, TZ. Watch him go up. Before Odell.
That's nice.
That was dope. He caught 227 passes for 3,252 yards, including 22 touchdowns in those 6 seasons with the Dolphins. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was known for his red zone play. He was a valuable player in the red zone. Well, go ahead.
Throws the deep ball. Came back for the football.
Look at that.
Watch the play. Marino's
The
got to
strength,
drop back and just
the
launch
determination.
one. And Gadsden is the guy that they want to make a jump ball happen. 4 inches taller than the
Yeah, he
defender.
could get
Tyrell
up.
Cole pushes him away right there, jumps for the ball. Look at the power
He
of the
could
end
get
zone.
up. He
You're
could
not gonna
definitely
run
get
tackle.
up.
He just dishes
Hey.
and just launch one.
Hey.
And Gadsden.
He played his rookie year was Marino's last year.
Yeah, it was. He was a rookie in Marino's last year.
Yeah, he played with Marino. That's
Marino throws the deep ball. Came back for the football.
He just ran old boy over.
Another
He
shot.
ran his
11
ass
seconds
over.
to go. Marino. Durande Gadsden.
That was his rookie year right there.
Dan Marino. Harmless in the backfield. Good block by Dixon. A throw down the middle. Caught, and he is in for the touchdown. Durande Gadsden. After a Miami interception, Dolphins on the patch 11. Marino and Gadsden hook up again. Dolphins up 14-7. Just over a minute left.
Played by the Dolphins. Ball to football. Dolphins capitalize. Dan Marino. Durande Gadsden. Now does Gadsden get it? Watch him switch the hands here.
Look at that.
And it's in.
That's a rare combination.
We didn't see a lot of great calls by the officials.
Power,
This
speed,
was one. He does a great job
athleticism.
of getting
Look at
that
that.
ball around
Look at that
the
dive.
line
Look where he
before he hits
jumped
the
from.
ground. The good call was
Patch on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking
the outside
about.
guys. They're locked up again one-on-one. On 3rd and goal, it is caught, and Gadsden takes the
So he
defender
was
into
not
the end
only a
zone for
deep
the
threat, he was also a red zone target, ladies and gentlemen. That is Durande Gadsden, senior, ladies and gentlemen. So, in case y'all didn't know where his son got it from, that's where he got it from right there. Shout out to Durande Gadsden. If y'all got any history players that y'all want us to throw in there, make sure y'all send it to us. Drop it in the comments, and we will review that history player right here on the Sports Time Zone. But we've come to the end of the road. This is our last and final little segment, 2-minute turn up. Go around, say what we feel, chop it up. I'm gonna start this thing off with my 2 minutes, my 2-minute turn up. I just want to say this. First of all, we got a UFC fight going on this weekend. I love UFC. Y'all already know how it is. Nurmagomedov is fighting against some other cat that I can't pronounce his name, but it should be a really good fight. The whole card is going to be dope. So shout out to that. Tank Davis is no longer fighting Jake Paul. Praise the Lord for that. I'm glad, because I did not want to see that. I did not want to see Tank Davis go in there on a circus and fight against somebody who don't even deserve to share a ring with him. So now Jake Paul is fighting somebody else. There's going to be a UFC fight at the White House. At the White House, there's going to be a UFC event taking place next year in 2026. The whole card hasn't been announced yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. So shout out to all of them. That's all I got for my 2 minutes. TZ Dave, what you got?
Man, let's go, Chiefs. Man, we back off the bye week. We about to put the belt to the Broncos on Sunday because we not playing no games. Let me just move on from that. Let's go, Chiefs.
For real.
Second, shout out to my city, boy. 313. The Detroit Pistons. Did you see them boys? What we doing? Balling. Just went into Philly. Beat Philly. Just played the Wizards. Even though it was a close game. K had 47. Went to overtime and won the game. You know what I'm saying? Pistons top of the East right now. We balling, man. Shout out Detroit. And last but not least, My Buckeyes, boy, what we doing? We undefeated still. You know what I'm saying? Defending champs coming back. Just bring on the playoffs, man. We ready for the playoffs, man. This regular season is too easy, man. Nobody can keep up with us, man. Bring on the playoffs, man. Buckeye Nation, stand up. Undefeated.
Ohio State Buckeyes. Boy, I knew TZ wasn't going to leave that out of his 2 minutes. But shout out to y'all. I ain't going to talk about my Hurricanes right now. But Q to B, go ahead. Take us home, my brother.
Everybody be safe out there. It's getting cold. That means football, the real football, about to start, man. So y'all already know what it is. We about to make the playoff push. I don't think we losing another game this year, bro. I think we finna go. Well, we got 8 more games, 6, 7. Yeah, we finna go straight 7, bro. Cause that's what we do, man. We the Chiefs, and Denver, it's going down. So just be ready. BTA to Denver, man, in Denver. So it ain't even nothing to be said because we really pissed off about that last game. And Patrick Mahomes played the worst game of his life, and we still only lost by a touchdown. And still had 2 chances to win the game at the end. So, Patrick, get your shit together, man, and come out, man. Let's ball, man. Let's get it. Go Chiefs.
All right. Y'all heard it right there. One more thing I do want to throw out there. Shout out to Flint, Michigan. Clarissa Shields just signed an $8 million deal to have a series of fights. So we're going to be hearing a lot of whoop that trick, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. We're going to be seeing a lot of Papoose. We're going to be seeing a lot of Clarissa Shields. I love Clarissa Shields as a boxer, as an individual, so I'm very happy and proud of her to sign that $8 million deal. And shout out to Pap. Oh, yeah. And also, URL. It's a big battle coming up. Easy to Block Captain versus Cassidy. That's coming up in a couple of weeks. They just dropped the face-off. That face-off is hilarious, Q. Yeah, you got to watch that face-off. It's on YouTube. So y'all check it out. For all of y'all out there, continue to keep supporting us. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us on IG, sportstime_zone. But for my co-host, TZ Dave, for my producer, Q to B, I am your host, Brother Anumsi, and this is the Sports Time Zone, and we are old. Oh yeah, take us out with that.
Just bring it back. Met her in Miami. She a Georgia peach, I think she from Atlanta. Maybe zone 3. Ass fat, lace up in that silky dress. Booty shaking, chest popping. Ooh, I wanna touch her breast. She say she want a thug. I asked her, baby, what's next? Your boy trying to holler, and I see your homegirl look stressed. Jealous one, hear me, you the baddest in the room. Stop trying to play some games, I'm trying to take you to the room.